Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 24 of my Lower League to Champions League challenge with Dover Athletic on FM2014. So, getting back to it after about 6 weeks off, something like that, and last time out we lost 1-0 away from home against Chelmsford, and we also got the same result the game before that against Basingstoke. So, we're squaring off against Sutton United. This time we are taking on the 7th in the table. So I probably should have got us up to the point of the game actually starting. But while we're at it, let's have a bit of a recap about how things have been going so far. So expected to get into the playoffs with Dover, and it hasn't worked too well at all. We're languishing down at about 13th or 14th, something like that. Things have been going alright. We've got a couple of strikers that have been on form, and we do also have a Brazilian up front who is the only Brazilian in football history that cannot score a goal to save his life, but he does a half decent job in the hole, so he's still playing fairly regularly for us. I see that Martin Allen's been sacked from Gillingham. I have got requests to do a Gillingham series as they are my boyhood club. Used to have a season ticket there, which makes it strange that I'm doing a Dover series. But I haven't been pulled up on that one too much, so that will be coming sooner rather than later on the channel, I would hope. Probably a lot sooner the way things are going, because my job is very insecure and I could well end up being sacked by Dover before we even get to the end of the season. So fingers crossed this goes our way. Let's do a quick pick and see who they're recommending. So Moses Ademola, 13 goals, 15 assists for us, our standout player by a mile. And Nathan Elder, the big man, again has been half decent, maybe not scoring as much as he would have liked. He's going through a bit of a goal drought at the moment. We've got Alex Adira, who is our non-goal scoring Brazilian. Harry Milton, the 20-year-old defensive midfielder, has started to make that position his own, but 6.41 rating, not ideal. Kerry Gilbert, ex-Arsenal, in at right back. Again, his rating needs a bit of help. And we've got Stuart Searle, signed from Met Police, is in because Mitch Walker, who is arguably in real life one of the top goalkeepers in the Blue Square, is out with knee tendonitis for a couple of months. So let's get to it and see what we can do here. Interesting though, I just spotted for Sutton United Moon Hong, a Korean, Sutton under 21s. Okay. Gotta get a scatter report on him. I think he's got a cool name, really. And let's go, fingers crossed. Sadira gets hit on the back of the head by that goal kick. Glad to see his head's in the game, nice and early. Literally. So 6 minutes played, all a little bit scrappy so far. Neither team had an opportunity. No shots on goal. Big heave from the goalie. First attack from Sutton, and they get a shot off on goal. Seems to happen far too much. All of our issues are defensive frailties. Even with that sort of holding midfielder in front of him. Harry Milton there to protect. And that's far too easy. Again, Terrell Forbes got pulled out there covering the fullback, as we can see here. Ball comes in. No one's anywhere near that. Gilbert sort of tries and fails to come across, and Goy nowhere to be seen. But that's the trouble. If you've got fullback trying to cover for a centre-back in a centre-back kind of position, then... Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to get sacked. I'm going to get sacked very, very soon. This is not going well. Nice header from Ngoy, but no one anywhere near that player. No one covering the near post. Craig Stone with a free kick, trying to bring us even. No such luck. Terrell Forbes getting a nosebleed that far up the pitch. Thought he was going to pull off a cracking little strike on goal, but he doesn't. Milton with a very ambitious ball out to nowhere. Thinking it's Michael Carrick for a minute. Elder with the flick to the centre-back. Brilliant. I think that's the trouble if you put a big man up front. Yeah, it's great and they can go and win the headers, but you've got to get something coming off it. You've either got to have players running off, winning the flick downs, or if there is a striker up front, which we've got here, then they need to actually get it in the direction of the striker, and that just didn't happen. Sadira with a scuff left-footed shot, pinging wide. More confusion in the Dover box. If we can get it to 2-1 at half-time. Great ball through to Elder. What's he got with the finish? Absolutely nothing. Got his feet a little bit tangled up and gave the defender time to get back and recover. So if we can get a goal before half-time, make it 2-1, then we've got at least half a chance. Craig Stone goes for it, and Nathan Elder with the follow-up as that pings off the off the bar, giving us offside. Oh, that's annoying. That would have completely transformed this game for us, but at least we're threatening. I don't think I'm going to make any changes just yet because I've not got too many options. Ricky Modeste would be useful out wide. He's got some life to him, but unfortunately we're not playing with wide men. When we tried that, it was just horrible. At least we're starting to win a few games with this narrower setup in the middle. And then Elliot Charles, terrible for Dover in real life, has actually been half decent for us, but I'm going to stick with Nathan Elder. He was in the right place a couple of times, got a bit of a point to prove as well. Probably slightly better in the air. Sadira gets himself into a promising wide position, bangs it straight back to Tom Wynn to the left back, and the attack peters out to nothing. Sadira through to Ademola. What's he got with the finish? A very tidy one. A great link up between the Brazilian and Ademola, and that's his 14th goal of the season. Check this out. Nice ball in. Ademola does the rest. Crisp. So we're back in this then. Got an outside chance. Pretty much any attack on our goal is going to result in a goal for Sutton though, so we're going to have to just keep it up at the other end. And Goy knocks it out for another corner. And we've got a chance for a break here. Elder's got to knock this off to someone with a bit more pace. Pings it into the channel for Ademola, and by some miracle he makes it, but he is offside. Unfortunate that. It was a great little effort. And Ademola's proper live wire up front. Great ball through to Elder. Can he flick it back? Can he find someone to Sadira, who smacks it straight at the goalie? Elder, the big man, gets taken out in the box. Oh dear. So Sadira had a clean chance, clear opportunity to pick up a goal and bring us even. But as has always happened this season, he's misfired, and Sutton have got another goal. Disallowed due to offside. Very lucky though, quite lax defending. The reason he was played offside is because the centre-back was nowhere near him. Sutton still looking threatening. 15 minutes left to go on the clock. Gonna start going for it now. Nice save from Searle, diving low to his left and picks that one up easily. Forbes with a clearing header, gets a bit of distance on it, relieves the pressure for a second. And Forbes clearing header again, but it's not going to a white shirt, and there's a lot of congestion in that central midfield area. A lot of white shirts in there, so they should be coming away with the ball, you would hope. Yeah. Another scary moment. Ball coming across the box, not dealt with. And as the game comes down towards the end, final minute or two, and with all the action coming towards the Dover goal, I'm not seeing us picking up another goal here, to be honest. Last attack of the game, maybe. All or nothing, boys, come on. Grab us a point. Terrible ball from Milton, and that's probably the end of that. One chance, Ademola flicks it to Sadira, tries to give him the ball back and just sells him short. So it is going to be another loss on the board, and it could get a little worse. No, it doesn't. I'm a bit of a loss here, to be honest, guys. Any more suggestions, feel free to throw it in. The suggestion of putting in the holding midfielder and then doing it that way did work for us for a while, but it seems like we need a new tactic, and there's not a lot else I can really think to do with it. Maybe I could try and put in a sweeper to back things up at the back, but I've tried that once and it ended probably worse, I think. You might remember my attempt to do that and sticking a sweeper in. So I'm thinking that's probably not the way forward. And then it takes away some of our attacking options, and it seems the way this Dover series has gone is when we can go and score one more than the other team, we succeed, but that's about our only hope. So any suggestions you've got for us, bang them in the comments box. If you've enjoyed this, then please feel free to throw a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Lots of good stuff coming up for Football Manager and for other games. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.